taking it off, washing the legs, and just making sure that there's nothing wrong with the skin. You can wash these in the washing machine, but not until you get your second one. So there should be a second one that Missy's going to maybe send you to your house.
A second one of those?
Mm-hmm. I like to roll back the Velcro so it doesn't drive you crazy when you put it back on.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. It just makes it so much easier.
Roll back.
Yeah.
Maybe shoulder's kicking. Is it going too bad?
No, I'm recording.
It's like really painful and uncomfortable. But it's good for you.
Okay. Cut this back just a little bit here.
She told you she had to use those because her legs are not.
Yeah, she did. She said they fit really well with the foam pieces. She sent me a email about what.
It's like I can feel the pressure relief.
Yeah, they look like they're working well. Here's the thing. The big thing is to make sure that you are washing, wash them inside out because there's going to be skin cells on the inside. So the best thing to do is just to make sure that you have them inside out to wash them.
Okay.
All right. We
I don't have none of those.
We don't need that. That was just to prevent the rubbing of the bandages. And where were your toes? Where was your toe hurting? This one? Like at the very end?
Well, mostly, yeah, like it was not enough room. And plus, when I got into the chair, it started stopping.
Yeah, so basically, after you put the sock on, just kind of give it a good pull. Whoever's putting it on. All right, I'm going to put this one here.
And do you anticipate that?
So yeah, so usually what I do is I go, as I'm taking this off, I'm rolling it back like this.
Like the lymphedema and cording will be worsened by radiation, or
It does not matter. This is the old one.
It
does not matter what side. So you do need to wash these, but you can't really wash them until you get a second set, or else you're going to swell up while between washing and drying them. So you need to call Missy and ask for the second garment, the second Velcro set.
I don't know.
And she can mail them to your house so that you don't have to go there.
I hope not. But I enjoyed it. I did get to see the HEB Center.
Good.
Yeah, Lynn did the driving. Showed him I think he wanted to drive, but
No, it didn't matter.
It's a big place.
It does not matter which Velcro goes on the right or the left side.
I think it caught onto my
I
toenail.
can't swim until
Big toe.
I was
Yeah,
swimming
it's better now.
before radiation started, but I can't swim until August. So.
And you said I can wash them by hand.
You can wash them by hand, or you can put them in one of those white bags and wash it in the washing machine, whatever's easier.
Well, I will wash it with some other clothes then, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This guy's keeps slipping
I
down.
can put it up.
Yeah. Yeah, so just making sure that you're doing skin checks, that there's no wounds. There's not.
That is really mean.
It's just because we have this on there. So you're going to swell.
I forgot.
You're always going to swell
Talking.
just a little bit once we get into the regular garments. Like
I do what? I'm sorry.
you will always swell just a little bit once you get into the regular garments.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach across here. And that's normal, just because when we bandage you, it's like custom made. It's soap. What do I got on here? Okay. So making sure that we're washing. I mean, it doesn't have to be pristine. Just clean the leg essentially, and in between the toes. And then once we wash, we do want a lotion. Now with the lotion, the key is going to be to make sure that you're blotting it. like after, or else trying to put the stockings on. Sorry, I know that tickles you. Or else when you put the stockings on, it's going to be a nightmare. Plus, you're not technically supposed to put any sort of compression stocking on when you have lotion on your leg, just because the oils and the lotions will decrease the life of the garment. All right, so this is where, are you itching still?
Yeah.
All right, so this is where you would put the hydrocortisone cream on. I just do like a streak like that, rub it in,
We sure do it. Lord knows.
and you know you're still not supposed to
I
scratch.
forgot when I was talking. It was running my mouth. All I know, it was telling me to scratch. In a way. Ooh, it feels so nice when you rubbed it.
I know. Well, I'm gonna rub it again here. I'm gonna put lotion on, but let's get this. Toss this. Lift your feet for me.
And see, I can't wear my shoes in the house. I had to put on a third stocking, one of the other stockings, to keep those clean. Because I can't, those white shoes that I go over here, they won't stay on my foot. It comes off every time I try to walk them, back up or anything.
You have house shoes?
I don't have any. I thought I could get some, but I never got none. So I just put on an extra sock to keep it from getting dirty.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing. I mean, you can use house shoes that'll.
I don't have any.
If you can get some, just some cheap old, just something to slide your, something to slide your feet into that's not going to be
Well,
dangerous.
I know, but I ain't never got none. I don't know. I mentioned them once or twice to my baby, but I do too much ask her too much. She does an awful lot.
All right,
And
so.
she know I got 2 other children, and she figured, I guess, why don't you ask them to do some of this? Head back. I never did bring the picture. I forgot.
So once you put the lotion on, you can just kind of take another washcloth or a towel or something and just kind of like blot it dry.
Why you can't put that on with it wet?
I mean, it's not going to be easy if you do. You're not technically supposed to, but we do have to lotion your legs because that's part of keeping everything from cracking and causing issues. All right, moving on to the socks. So you have 2 pairs, wash one, wear one. Hopefully, eventually, you'll get that second set of Velcro garments.
I just wash that and by hand so it'll be dry.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just wash it with your clothes.
I already washed my clothes, so I guess I can just put them in something and rub them on my hand and rinse them.
Mm-hmm. So the easiest way to put on any sort of compression sock is to snake your hand down, pinch the heel like a sock puppet, right?
Oh.
And then hold on and pull the top over so it's partly inside out. You have this little pocket here. And then I'm talking to the Sheldon's recording, so that's why I'm talking out loud to the camera. And then getting this on, and then what you do, slide up, fold down, roll up until we get all the wrinkles out. And then I would just kind of give her some room in the toes.
Yeah, because it was one hurting.
Mm-hmm. All right, so there's compression up to where you can kind of see where the fabric change happens. So she's got compression here and at the, around the ankle. Her ankles are so skinny. Her ankles are so skinny that there is no compression here. But anyways, there is not any compression in this. So we just bring this up. I'm going to bring it up over top of your pants here.
Okay.
While we put on the Velcro garments. I even put people's regular socks on like this now because I can't. I hate hospital socks.
I can't. Ooh, this one is skinnier than that other one.
They're both the same size. They
They look so little over here.
They look healthy. They don't look too little.
That's what the foot doctor said.
Yeah, they're healthy.
Well, you use something like that word, but may not say healthy. But he's a foot doctor, and he said something about how they looked okay or something. I forgot his words he used when he cut my toenail.
Yeah.
But they skinny.
They are skinny. You got skinny legs.
But I didn't never seen them that little. Unless when I was a little girl, no, I don't remember.
All right, and then because her legs are so skinny, we're using this foam. So
Now you got left and right on there. Okay.
yeah, the foams are left and right. It does not matter. Either one can go on either leg. But the big thing to do is just to make sure that you have the shiny side against the leg. Because if you try to put this on, it's not going to Velcro. This is the outside, this is the inside. You start at the very bottom where there is one side Velcro and one side not Velcro. So you line the shiny side up against the back of the leg. And then secure. You want it snug, not too tight. You should be able to fit 1 to 2 fingers up underneath and no more. If it's like gapping or whatever, then it's probably too loose. So then you go up this level. You have a what is that? Horizontal and a vertical side on each garment. And you know you're on the right level because it's going to be the same color. So you don't have to like what a lot of people will do is try to do something like that. You want to line it up about halfway and then short side and long side. So that closes.
Wish I could come over here every day. No,
Make sure
not just for this reason.
that it's tight enough but not too tight.
Yeah, because if it hurts, you start.
And then it
squeezing.
switches. So it switches like the sides on you. So then line it like by this time you can kind of see where halfway is. So halfway, short side, long side, check it. All right. And then it switches back again, short side, long side. Short side.
By the way, my air conditioner went out.
Oh no,
Yeah, it
that's
did.
not good.
It went out by 11:30 yesterday.
You gonna get somebody? You have to get that fixed, yeah.
I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's something else.
I know.
I tried to get my credit card.
Alright, and then at the very end, just fold this over. You don't want to leave it because the sock can roll and then make a tourniquet.
Oh.
What's a tourniquet?
Tourniquet like
To
a band that
squeeze it too
squeezes
tight.
around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know, like they used to draw blood. Like that's a
Oh,
tourniquet.
okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
They still do it because they did that to me last time when I went to Dr. Nutson. She put that thing on you and make your blood come down and stay, I guess.
It just like distends your veins when they do it.
And then she take that
Alright,
little needle.
this?
I be hating for her to stick that little needle, but she got to do it. Yeah, they had to draw my blood the last time.
Thank
Like 2
you.
or 3 weeks ago.
So this is like, I think these are the new garments with the thicker Velcro. For some reason they changed their style. And I guess it's because of, I think the thinner Velcro was running out rather quickly and maybe they were getting a lot of complaints. So they made it thicker. But it's the same thing. You're just switching sides. Just making sure that you're closing with the long piece.
With the vertical piece.
Yep.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. See, like this, if you were to close with this, you'd have that flap there. So this like seals it. That's how I think of it, at least. Perfect.
Yeah, it feel nice.
It fits perfect, yeah. Oh, anyway, I got your pants in there by accident.
You pulled out her toe part?
I did.
Okay.
So I did it right after I put her sock on. I pulled it and then I just, before whoever is with her leaves, I would just do it again just to make sure. That is one of the biggest complaints I get
Yeah, I didn't
about
know
these
that.
is the
That
toe
Velcro is
compression.
squeezing. Yeah.
All right, so we took them off. You're going to wash them inside out to clean off all the skin cells. You can hand wash them or wash them in the washing machine.
The first one I probably just hand wash because I've done my laundry.
Yeah, and then just make it easy on yourself. Stick them in a white bag after that and just or you can do whatever you want to do. But hydrocortisone cream is
Do I have to buy that?
To
today?
prevent itching.
We didn't
This
go
is enough. I'm
Tuesday.
sending you home with this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is enough for a while. So I did about like an inch and
Well,
a half,
that's
like
good, 'cause
strip, on
I
each
keep
leg.
going to that credit card.
Rub
I
it in.
told Silver, goodness, it's gonna be too
lotion.
much for me to pay.
All right. I'm sending you guys home with this extra stuff. This is ammonium
Now,
lactate.
in
You
what
can put
order
this
you put it
on
in?
the
Which one you put on first?
I already. He's filming it, so I already
Okay.
did it. Yeah.
I
So
guess I won't never know then.
so this is ammonium lactate. This is like on the rough areas. You can put this on before you put regular lotion on if you want. This is just all extra stuff that I have. And then I'll show you Gladys here in a minute what we're doing. This is silicone cream. Like if she looks like she's developing like a little rub area, I don't know, like on the front of her ankles, you can put this on before you put the regular lotion on. It just makes like a thicker, I can't think of the word, barrier sort of, just
So
to
I can
prevent
wear
shear and
this-
friction.
I can wear this today and tomorrow, and then the next day somebody have to do it.
Yeah, if somebody can come over and do it like on Thursday or Friday, that would be great.
This is Thursday.
Okay,
So
You're right.
You're talking
somebody
about
can
Saturday,
come.
Saturday they can come
Like
out,
Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday, and then, you know, like Wednesday and Friday or something like that. I mean, like
At least
three times a week.
They changed these 3 times.
Yeah, but we're at the end of the week. So one more time, if you can do it Saturday and then have somebody come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or whenever they can come, then that would be great.
Yeah, she normally goes out on a Monday or Wednesday or Friday because she like Tuesday and Thursday for us to come over here.
Siri. That was Siri.
She might come over and do it. She's a nurse, but I don't want to work out of there. Bless her.
So that cleaner goes on every time, though, you're saying.
So this cleaner. So I'm going to send you guys home with some more of this foam cleanser. So this and just some regular old washcloths.
You gave me some.
I'm going to give you some more too.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you enough to get by for a while, and I'll also give you some bath wipes, which what I do a lot of times we ran out of them, so they're in the supply room. So I'll use like 3 or 4 squirts of this down the leg, and then I'll use the bath cloth just to really get a good washing on her legs, and then I use a dry washcloth to kind of wipe off the excess, and then you would do hydrocortisone cream, lotion, and then blot dry before you put the socks on.
You can't use paper towel.
You can use paper towels if you want to.
Yeah.
The thing about the washcloths is they'll exfoliate some of that dry skin that needs to fall off.
Well, can you alternate sometimes one?
Whatever you want to do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. All right. And then,
I feel like a YouTuber.
I know, here are scissors. I mean, we have to throw these away. These are good scissors.
You gonna throw them away?
No, I'm giving them to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Lynn said my sister is good.
This is zinc. Zinc you can use anywhere. So like if you get like I don't know, like a skin tear like in your groin or whatever because it gets too moist and that skin rips. This is zinc.
That's for sores?
This will be really good to put over anywhere that gets too wet and the skin starts to break down. That's what zinc is for. Yes. That's what I was saying. Like if it gets too wet in like the area.
Because I have that problem.
I do. Yeah, but so that's good. So just take like, I don't know, pea size amount and then you can just put it wherever.
So I could use
It's like
I
butt
could
cream.
use that tomorrow.
It's like, you can use it whenever. Yeah, it's like butt cream, like baby butt cream, but it's
Okay.
just for adults.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be better what I'm using.
Yeah, it protects your skin to prevent you from getting like skin breakdown.
Okay.
That's all you need in here. Everything else I'm gonna. Oh, here's tape. It's a full piece of silver. If you need silver, it's coming home. I mean, I have to throw silver. It's if you get a wound, silver is a really good thing to put over top of a wound because it's an antimicrobial, so it'll prevent an infection.
Lynn is probably recognize.
Lynn would, yes.
Oh.
But I mean, everything that I
guess-
don't.
I guess she hates that I call her name. 'Cause she
Everything I
doesn't
have
say
to,
much.
if I don't give it to you, I have to throw it away. So,
Well, yeah.
but there's some things we just don't need. You don't need. So there's some tape in here.
So, how will I know if I need to come back? If I get a sore?
You can always, yes, if you get a sore, come back. You can always call me with that if you're questioning something's not right.
Okay.
Should I come back? You can give me a call and I can tell you yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have to go to your doctor and get a new prescription.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can come back to see me
I
after
hope
that.
I don't, because she's tired and I'm a little tired of getting dressed.
Well, if you're on top of it and you don't wait, if something's wrong and you're on top of it and you don't wait,
Mm-hmm.
then we don't have to go through the whole thing again. I mean, like, you came in with years of swelling and that big old growth on your leg.
Yeah, that came
Yeah.
up. That came up when 21, back in 21.
So, like, we don't, there's no reason to have to go through all of that again.
Oh,
We're
that's
good. You can stop.